join the classroom. Okay, so this is one third point. And fourth, we'll continue the second day resume bootcamp. Very much clear. So this is all those things. So understand guys, so welcome to day 2 of resume building bootcamp. And the first point, I will review what exactly topic we covered in the day 1. Okay, and I will share the QR code, and using QR code you can download all the materials. And then I will share share access to the Google Classroom, so that I want everyone to join the classroom. If you build any resume, you can share the resume. To the Google Classrooms, guys, if you want Google Classroom. Okay. And we continue the second day resume bootcamp. So this is what the thing. So in first day, let's have a review of the first day session. In the first day session, what are the topic we covered? We build a resume using help of AI tools. Understand? So I gave you a lot of AI tools. If you refer to this document, so we talk about these are the AI tools like Canva and resume.io, Jetty, Resume. We have multiple. You can use any one and you make the resume using help of these AI tools, guys. All right. And second point, what makes your resume, what makes your resume makes to build a strong resume, guys. Build a strong resume. Okay, we also understand this. And also the third point, we discuss key components of strong resume, and then we covered resume authenticity. Okay, so the third point we discuss is resume authenticity. And so to understand all this, whoever missed yesterday first day boot camp, I will share the YouTube live link. I'll copy this and you can refer here, guys. Just go back, and day 1 I'll post in the chat window. You can refer to the day 1. So today's also live, and this is day 2 live. This link is for today's YouTube live link, so you can continue with this if you miss any topic. Clear, guys? Online team, are you understand, everyone? Okay, that's good. So now, so in the first day, what are the reviews, guys? We build resume. So I think many of them created resume based on yesterday AI tools and what makes strong resume. And we discuss some authenticity of the resume part, and also these things, importance of resume. And I told you what the another point, what technical skills is very important, okay, to mention in the profile, and also what certifications we required to also mention in this profile. So I shared all the discussions I shared yesterday. So this is what recording link I want you to follow, and so that you can understand in detail of this one. So this is the first point we covered. What was the first point? The review of the day 1 bootcamp. First day bootcamp. Okay. Now second, QR code. I think, are you able to scan this QR code, the first time joiner? Once you're able to scan the QR code, can you please scan? You get materials. Are you able to get the materials? Please let me know. Are you able to get the materials, guys? So just go here, and this is also a drive link I'm sharing to everyone. So once you scan this QR code, you can able to find all the materials, whatever I posted in the classroom. I mean, Google Drive link. So I hope you done this. Okay, this part. Yes. And also, I'll talk about some Google Classroom. So I want everyone 3-day hands-on workshop bootcamp. So I'll copy this Google Classroom and I'm share to the team member. What do you need to do? You just click this link. The moment when you click this link, you will get a Google Classroom access. And once you log into the Google Classroom access, it is asking for class code. So you just go ahead and enter the class code. So once you enter the class code, your Gmail is registered here so that you can register yourself in it, and you can post your resume, and I upload all the documents, skill set for business analyst, data analyst, deep learning engineer, data scientist, generative AI, what technical skills you need to be represents in your resume to make your resume is very powerful. So these technical skills and certifications, LLM developer and Python developer. To become a Python developer, I also mention the skill set and certifications in each folder. So rather than I read for you, you can open it and you can read that and you understand a lot of things, guys. Clear? So this is the first day key takeaway from the day one. Okay. Now we don't wait more. Let's introduce to day two. In today slideshow, from current slide, in today agenda, yesterday we built resume, but today we understand advanced resume techniques or classroom not function. Nagendra, you will get first time, then you join with the classroom code, you can do it. Understand? Okay, first listen the class and then you can try. I make sure you can copy the code and paste it here, and after the class or after the boot camp, you can go ahead and join it again. In the day two, we understand advanced resume techniques. In the resume techniques, there's a 4 sessions. The first session is how to address, will build a resume builder, but that is okay. Shiva, if not, can you go ahead with this profile Canva as well? You can use Canva, or you can use this one as well, Nova Resume. You can use any other tool. Okay, Shiva. If that not, guys, I can. Yesterday I told you the Jetty, which is paid one. The Jetty, which is paid one, we build a profile, but you can't download because it's asking for paid one. So what I'm trying to say, you can reach out for other resumes as well so that you can understand. Okay, Shiva, you can try that. All right. So the next one, in today, first address career gaps, first session, session 6, ATS friendly resume. Yesterday, whatever resumes you build, can we check the score of your resume? Does your score is matching with the score so that there is a high chance of get interview calls? And session 7, resume content using GPT. So how to get a right content for a projects using help of GPT. And session 8, what are the job websites for remote opportunities? What is remote work from home jobs, guys? Okay, so there is 4 sessions I try to bring up today. So yesterday we built how to work resume. I give lot of AI tools, but now you can, in the market there are multiple n number of tools we have, guys. Okay, so there are lot of tools, lot of AI tools we have. You can use any one, you can use any tool, you can use any tool and make a interactive resume, make a interactive resumes, guys. Clear? So these are the things we covered. Second day. The first, let's talk about this point, career gaps. This is the biggest issues, guys. Let me tell you, because if you, the first question, career gaps. So I would see that because when I trained to multiple students, I found almost like 80 to 90% student has a career gap. 80 to 90% student has a career gap. So my question, why the career gap happened? Why the career gap happened? So it could be any reason, guys. Maybe some of the students are they apply for government exam, and due to that they're not able to qualify. So the gap will happen over there, isn't it? And also, and you try to prepare for some entrance exam, you not qualify, due to the gap will happen. And sometimes it could be any health issues, it could be any backlog, it could be anything, guys. You start up a business and the business not runs well, so the career gap happen. So we have a multiple reason to have a career gap. And definitely this is the first questions interview come up that why the gap happened, isn't it? So how do we respond on that case? So I try to mention some of the pointers which based on my experiences, I just try to, if you have any career gap, let me tell you. So yesterday, what are the things we covered? First thing, we created a resume building using AI tools. And second part, what we learned, guys, resume authenticity, that we don't write any fake informations about school, any fake informations about college, any fake informations about degrees. All our resume authenticity we done. Also, okay, these two core main points we covered. Also, we develop our profile. And now today, first session, career gap. Addressing career gap as a student when apply for a job, it required honesty and focus on your skill experience to re-enter the workforce. So for example, if you have be honest, guys. So what is be honest? As I told you yesterday, if you tell one lies, we need to tell 100 lies, guys. So be honest, acknowledge the gap, honest with them why the gap happened. So now I'll tell you, those days are gone, because nowadays HR also knows it. The gap happened and some of the fake experiences applying. So if you do that, just be alert, upskilling to AI. Now, be honest means employers are appreciate transparency, being a genuine. Okay, when you being a genuine, things will be happen late, but that's okay. Getting my point? And simple explanations such as you can mention took time for personal development, family responsibility, further educations, or upskilling to AI. AI is a new market. Everybody knows it, guys. Generative AI is a new market. You can use the upskilling to AI. Be honest. So while upskilling to AI, avoid apology. So you won't say that I'm sorry because career gap happened, you take me out. So why you do apology, guys? You don't need to do any apology when you never done any mistakes. So the gap happens due to any situations, that doesn't be a big problem. Understand, team? If the interview is a right mentality, so he can understand what's your point of what you're trying to speak. So understand, acknowledge the gap. Second one, focus on what you did during the gap. So when you has a gap happened due to you skill development. So what is the first? You can say that in this gap period, let's say you have 4 years career gap. I mean, you complete your course on 2020, you pass out college on 2020, and right now 2024. So we have 4 years career gap, all right, or some of them 8 years career gap. So focus on what you during this gap. You can talk about, rather than you can mention, please write this bullet words. What is bullet words? Skill development, freelancing, and personal projects. So definitely, guys, skill development. During my career gap, I completed course on Python programming or data science, which significantly enhanced my technical skills. Clear? These are very simple, straightforward lines you have to speak. And freelancing, of course, because in this during the we need to, everybody need money. So if you engaged in freelance or short term consulting work, we have, I will give you multiple remote work websites where you can refer that and mention this experience. In freelancing, you work for a projects. freelancing also equal to genuine projects, guys, because some of the organizations, some of the client, and look for a people, they give you some, some part-time money so that you can work it, and shows that you stay connected to your field and gain hands-on experience. Guys, understand or not? So like, there's a multiple freelancing you have, guys, consulting. So you can showcase these development skill, personal project. If you work on personal project like building a portfolio, developing an app, contribute to open source, you can do a kaggle competitions, or maybe you can do for some competitions, hackathon. That's all you do, your personal learning or not? Guys, getting my point? So you need to focus on what exactly things you done during gap. So online team, are you clear what's going on right now? Yes, everyone. Guys, understand, I know many of them students has gap, but there's a very crystal clear informations I just point out here, so that you need to be so much honest with them, honest with everybody. So the next one, there's a 2 point. I'll write another few points. Just go to highlight transferable skills. In this gap, what new skill you learned, what new skills you had before, and what are the skills, soft skills during this gap, like you are applicable for jobs such as time management, problem solving, adaptability. You try to learn time management, problem solving. Understand? If someone asks me, I can say, rather than company, I learn more in the gap only. You can say that. Understand him, what you say? You can say that in in the gap. For you it's considered as gap. For me, I learn lot of skills, guys. So you has to be deliver on new skills, continuous learning. You mentioned these points, transferable skills. You're from electrical background, you learn some LLM developer app, you built it. Or maybe you can learn Java, maybe you can learn some other programs. So these are transferable skills or not? This is called transferable skills. Continuous learning. This is very powerful word. Demonstrate that you use gap to upskill, learn something, can strong selling points. And then certifications and online courses. We have multiple online courses. Nowadays, everybody wants to know LinkedIn learning. Have you follow LinkedIn learning, guys? If you not follow, please, there's a few courses I highly recommend you. The first one is LinkedIn learning. You get a certificates and you can post that. You can post that because every company, they must tie up with LinkedIn and they can find out how much genuine you are. And then you can mention Google learning. Understand? Google learning. And then we have like Coursera. This is one of the wonderful, even though you not understand anything, but get certificates and mentions in your resume that this all transferable skills I gained in my gap. In 4 years, I learned these things. You have to speak so confident. You shouldn't be feel that okay, might be they not hide me, and you speak, it's not highly impossible, guys. So you have to speak confident. So LinkedIn learning, Coursera, EDX, highlight these under education's professional. So you need to be highlight these skill under professional development. You create, you don't have experience, right? You have a gap, you remove the experience part, you mention professional development, and list down soft skill, continuous learning, certifications. And then you can have this one as well. I think which one? Just one moment. Okay, I'm sorry, just one moment. Okay, so focus, I mean skill development, freelancing, personal project. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you clear, guys? In the gap, what you need to speak, I'm list down a very crystal and clear points over here. Very important point. Also, in this gap, try to do as much as internship from multiple companies. So that if you work internship for 2 months, 2 months, 2 months, 5 companies, 1 year filled or not. Getting my point? And also get a certificate. So these things would motivate to the employee that, okay, he's a genuine, let him pick in, isn't it? And then confidence in interview. So you have a career gap. It's one of the mistakes. I don't know how it's happened, but it happened. Guys, getting my point? So jo ho gaya, so ho gaya. That's it. But why? How to avoid it? From next time onwards, we don't have career gap. To do these things, you need to speak confidence. Be prepared to discuss it. Employer will likely to ask about your career gap during interview. That's the HR will also ask. Be ready to confidently explain what you did during the time and how it was prepared you for a role you applying for. Getting my point, guys? And how you prepare for role and redirect focus to skills. See, interview is a mind game. Let me tell you, interview is a mind game. So when they ask more about, you have to bring the interview mindset to the skill set, guys. You don't give him a chance to ask more questions on your personal thing, rather than just divert the statements to the skill side. Guys, are you getting my point? Online people, online team, I mean the live, whoever attend the session, isn't it? What I'm saying, it's a mind game, guys. I'm saying you try to divert his mindsets to the skill which you know, so that the interview is active. It's live on, it's game on. And here, redirect focus to skill after address the I mean, very simple. That's what I'm saying. Be prepared. Definitely they will ask, before they ask skill set, why the gap happened, what you done in this gap. So employee will likely to ask during the interview. Be ready to confidently explain what you did wrong during the time and how it was prepared you for the role you're applying for. The role you apply for data analyst, how you prepared, how many internships you have, how many certificates you have, how confidence knowledge you gain, how many personal projects you done, how much freelancing you done, how much hackathon you attended, how much you techathon attended, guys. So these things, can we cover a gap or not? Team, understand? And now redirect focus after address the gap. Now you continue the conversations towards skill, experience, enthusiasm for the role. When you speak, you don't need to be dull. You need to be happy and smile and speak, guys. Getting my point? So now the last part of practice positive framing. How do you practice answering questions about your gap? For example, although I took a career break, if any working professionals, you can explain that I took a career break after 15 years industry experience. I used this time to refresh my organization skills and stay up to date to industry trends, so that to save my working professionals career, guys. So how beautiful statements, isn't it? So these statements will use as a weapon to fill these few words. Hardly this career gap will discuss happen only 5 to 10 minutes. So how to make things done to your side in 5 to 10 minutes, it really matters a lot. Guys, are you getting my point? Isn't it? So this is what addressing career gap. And also fifth point, immediate availability. So they ask, if you get placed, when did you join? I said, if you give me offer, I'll join tomorrow. Because he show confidence that, okay, this guy so hunger to work for a job. It's showing that the energy and enthusiasm. Express, yep, yes, immediate available. Express genuine excitement and motivations to return to work. Employees are more likely to hire someone. Employers means organizations are more likely to hire someone who shows eagerness and proactive attitude. Understand him? And also, this is what. So, how do you mention this career gap in your resume? I also please read this para. I clearly mention professional experience. If you have career gap, don't mention career gap in your resume. It's a big mistake. Mention professional experience. I mean, You don't mention career break, but rather than focused on personal development, skill enhancement, internship, completed certification in Python program, machine learning. There's a multiple things. Contributed to open source projects on GitHub, gaining practical experience in web development. Unpaid internship with organization's name to support data analytics for local community projects. Guys, are you getting my point? So this is all the key, very powerful, solid, I mean, bullet points you have to mention to cover your career gap. Are you clear? Still, everything done. See, some of you can't wait for more than 1 year, 2 years. So you need some expert required at that time, guys. But what I'm trying to say, very simple, be genuine, guys. One thing, be honest. Okay. Nowadays, you are honest, okay, and you hard worker. And if you do freelancer, so definitely jobs will come sooner or later. You will definitely get, guys. Team, are you getting my point? So this is a straightforward. I just want to highlight about these points. So the next one. So what is the first concepts we covered? The first one is, so all this template I created and I given to you guys. So please acknowledge me, or the one whoever attended today's sessions. Is it clear? If you got career gap so far, what are the things we covered? The covered is using help of AI tools. We create a beautiful resume, and we also mention the resume authenticity. That means does not mentions you got 50%, now you mention 70% in math. It's wrong or not, guys? So be genuine. Your educations, your college names, your marks, and your proofs, all those things genuine, and your skills should be also genuine. And then we talk about like what else, guys, we done, and then how to fill a career gap. And yesterday, while we build profile, I mean, the AI tools automatic recommend me that which tab, which one need to be posted. Okay, which tab, which one need to be, I mean, which part need to be posted. We already done this before. Now this part we done. So the second thing is ATS friendly resume. What is meant by ATS? Very good. The way you mentioned same things. So that's what we are creating, a hands-on workshop classroom, so that you can log into this. You can, okay. And then all the post I mentioned here, these slides which I prepared, it's very powerful because based on a lot of thinking and we've been done it. So this is all based on organization's skill set level. We prepared it. So I want you to download and keep it with you. So these slides, do you want or you don't want, guys? Online team, these slides, you want it or you don't want it? So today slides is updated. Yesterday, these slides are not updated. Guys, getting my point? And so these slides would really make sense. Okay. Yep. Next one. ATS friendly. Now what happened in reality? Every day, lakhs to lakhs people pass out from college, isn't it? Every day in Naukri database or LinkedIn database, there's a lot of profile, lot of resumes people are. So now an ATS friendly resume is designed to pass applicant tracking system. What is ATS, guys? Applicant tracking system. If you do PhD, you have a concept called plagiarism. You know what is plagiarism? You cannot copy one thesis to other thesis. So to save genuine person and fake person, to divide the two guy, this system has launched just hardly 2 years back, guys. Prior to that, when we 10 years back, we don't have this system. Understand? We don't have this system called ATS. What is full form ATS? applicant tracking systems, which many companies use to filter and rank resumes, guys. Filter out and rank resumes. So we try to understand. So that's today's session. We have ATS system looks for how the ATS system works in backend. Let's try to understand. ATS system look for specific keywords, format, structure. So it's essential to optimize your resume. Below are the tips to crafting ATS friendly. First, so let's have some questions asked by some of the students. When I log into showing class note, Rajiv, guys, I will ask one question. Multiple people are saying when I log into the class code, class not found. Very simple. Then how come these many peoples are logged in? This one we need to type manually, which, huh? So this class code also I'm sharing, both I'm sharing. First, I'm sharing classroom. Just try this, everyone. I'll share this classroom, log into this, click this, and then it will ask for a class code. Just Bharat. Okay, Rajiv, are you able to see hit plus on top and join by code? See these options, guys. Why can't people? Very simple. I shared the login link. Just copy the classroom, post here, and then I think you can say click plus this button. Once you plus this button, it asks for class code. Now you can enter the class code, then everyone can join. Try this, Rajiv, and let me know whether it is work or not. Guys, done? Okay, sorry if I has been done in the past during colleges, will it be bother? FIRs means yes, of course it will impact, but why you tell that? Why you tell that? See, in colleges, they will check certificates. That's it. They won't check. Do you think in certificate they mention whether the FIR will be there or not? No. Yes. So added now. Good. Understand? Thank you, Bharat. Others, are you getting my point? Sir, it is diverting me to 8:30 a.m. Google Classroom. No, man. Guys, is it diverting to the same thing? Go to home, right? Go to home and then you can plus and then you can add on this. Simple things, man. Clear now? Okay, try that. No, it never referred to this. Can we go to the next one? Next slides, guys. So first, when you make a resume, use simple and clean format. Avoid complex formatting. Like ATS system cannot read fancy designs, graphics, tables, charts. In resume, if you create a bar chart, pie chart, it's hard to read this, guys. So do not mention this. Use standard sections like work experience, education, skills, and certifications. Those everything mentioned as common words. Avoid creative sections name like where I have worked or my journey. On when you write this type of so guys, whoever saying class not found, so do one thing after the session. I mean, at the last, I will tell you it will work. Okay, Cam. Okay, joined with Home Plus. Yes. So here, so ATS friend. First, the format should be standard format. While we do so many, I have career. I'm not getting any calls, but I'm doing government job. See, you don't have a guidance, Leela, because some things, even though we saying, so that's what you have my LinkedIn. So if you have any issues, you can reach out all this. Okay. Yeah. So when will you? Okay, let me talk about this. Let me finish, Suresh, and then we'll go for it. So standard fonts. So you need to be understand standard fonts. While we do create writing any word in Word documents, the format should be Arial, Calibri, Times New Roman or these format, these are easily read by ATS. So online team, please understand the class, and later I will tell you how to join the classroom. That's not a big issue. Are you guys clear, online team? Consistency formatting. Ensure that bullet points, headings, dates are consistent throughout the resume. Avoid embedded tables and columns because this is very hard time to understand ATS and you won't get good score based on the resume. So what HR has nowadays, they don't have much time. So there's a software, they get profile and load the ATS. If they score 30, they will drop it. Understand, guys? Even though you have genuine skill, it's gone. So not please avoid these mistakes. And what are the mistakes? These are the complex formatting, standard sections, standard fonts. Try this. Use keyword. Move to present generations. Srikar, yesterday I shared some of the documents. Please download, you can understand. All right. Second one, use keyword from the job descriptions. See, what are the job descriptions we have? From the job descriptions, avoid keyword stuffing. Like, don't just throw a list of keywords into your resume, and use synonyms. Like, if a job descriptions mentions, see, let's say if a Accenture has an opening called data analyst, you have to mention data analyst based on, or synonyms means data analytics or data analysis. It both refers to data analyst or not. Include both terms in your resume to increase your chance to getting past the ATS, guys. And stick to the standard heading: work experience, education, skills, certifications. And the next one, use industry standard titles, guys. Before you create any profile, sometimes what many employees are doing or many students are doing, they make one resume, they'll apply 2,000 jobs, guys. Is it possible? Highly impossible. So they're looking for data analyst and you're looking for Java and Angular and Android, Scrum Masters. We have all those things. It was highly impossible. So read the JD. This is common sense required to make your profile is more interactive. Am I clear or not? So next one, optimize, align with the job descriptions. Very good. This point is very informations. Align with the job descriptions, guys. If they look for ML engineer, please apply for the specific job role. If they work for like statisticians, please work for this specific job role. And sometimes every job role, very simple. If you are a freshers, as I keep on say to my students, you need to apply minimum 50 to 60 job in a day. In a day, guys. And you need to spend 2 hours to 3 hours to get a job, to apply the job because you are a fresher. If you have experience, company will reach out to you. Understand? For a fresher, organizations never reach out to you. Company will reach out to you because you have experience, 3 years, 4 years. If you don't have experience, every day you apply 2 to 3 jobs and you're saying now there's a no interview calls, man, because you haven't tried that. So this is point. Yes, every day, in a day, you have to spend 2 hours to 3 hours to apply job, then you get one interview call. The strategy is, let's say every day 50 jobs. I'm saying 30 days, how many jobs, guys? 150 jobs, guys. 13 to 50, 1,500 jobs. Out of 1,500 jobs, you will get call only 200, guys. You will get only 200 calls. You will receive from them. Out of the 200 calls, the solid interview call is 50 only. Out of the 50 calls, interview scheduled 25 companies. The scheduled interview. Out of 25 companies, you will clear first round, maybe 10 companies. And you fail second round, 5 companies, guys. So, guys, understand? Out of the 5 companies, you will get 3 companies selected you. Out of the 3 company, you will get 1 offer letter. Do you know the secrets? Trust me, you follow this. You need to be understand this, guys. This is a reality. So now, if you apply only 10 calls, definitely you won't get call, man, because we are not born with talented. So this is the fact reality, whether you liked it or not. Normally, I refer to my students, if you're freshers, apply jobs as much as. And even though you can apply, also do a backup, guys. Job backup. What is meant by job backup? If one company fired you, you would have a backup of another company. At least you had three offers in your pocket. Three offers in your pocket. One offer is kicked you, then you go back to other offers, guys. Team, I hope this is pretty straightforward or not. Am I clear? Okay, am I clear? Exactly, Mukund. All right. How to apply Naukri? Please suggest Mukund. How to open a Facebook? How to open Instagram? Very simply, we create how to apply, upload photos. Very simple, man. Go to the Naukri.com profile, fill the details, and apply the job load. What's wrong in that? We will discuss all those things. No problem. Okay. Yeah. Okay, Mukund. I'll get back to you all those things. But today, so are you clear? ATS friendly resume? Okay. So what? How many points? How many points? Classroom code. So today, the main key points which we covered is about how to handle career gap. This is the first point. And second point, what is ATS resume? I will show you one resume. Okay. And let's check what is ATS score of the resume. Yep. And do you know we have multiple websites? I'm mentioning a list of websites to check ATS score, guys. We mention list of websites to check ATS score percentages. Out of that, I want to pick one resume called the website called skillsensor.com. Okay, what is the name of the website? Skillsensor.com. Whatever resumes you prepared yesterday, can you please open that? I'll pick one of a resume. Let's see. I think go to work and one moment. Workshop second day. I'll pick one of the resume. Okay. Now this to score comparison, no need to pay, man. Shiva, so to no need to pay to compare your score. So yesterday I give you multiple websites, right? You can refer that. You can click that, check. I want you to sit down and to build a resume minimum required 3 to 4 days, guys. You cannot complete in 1 day or 1 minutes. All right. So try to do this. Sheikh will discuss. Do you see? I'll 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 just, if you see this profile, look at this section. Nicely mention this part, and over here name and profile summary and skills, technology, projects, all those things. We have certifications, fresher again, hacker rank, problem solving, fundamentals, Google, Coursera, and some of the technologies he mentioned in the resume. Am I clear or not? Okay, now I'll go back to this now and let's say try for free, and it asking to log in, sign in with Google, and I'm trying to log in with my Gmail account. So once you log into this account, so first it's saying to scan, try to scan. It's saying to upload or paste your resume. Let me upload the resume. Do I have created profile with 100%, but get calls? Just wait. I mean to say, just explain of Naukri, so get idea to all freshers. Mukund created profile, but what should we get to calls? What should you get calls, man? Very simple. You need to apply jobs, isn't it? If you not get calls means your resume is not shortlisted. But are you apply based on your job descriptions? Yes, Mukund. Okay. We will explain that how to apply. Those are I will get back tomorrow. Tomorrow also we have this is second day. I'll go to work and NIT just workshop and go to resume workshop and let's apply this resume over here. Open. Okay. Do you see I upload this one? Okay, the resume is uploaded or not? Once the resume is uploaded, I'll copy this resume and let's go ahead and scan. Okay, please paste the entire job listing. Okay, it is asking me to paste here. Let's go to the paste and scan and let's try. Okay, so math score is out of 100 out of great work on your resume. The computed math score is above the recommended score, making you very competitive for this job. Please review the below report. Also, job match report. See on what level uh, the job match is done by this ATS scoring tracking system. I mean, first, a hard skill. Great work. Your resume has all the hard skill from the job posting. Soft skill, other keywords, job title, degree, match, resume report, word count. Your resume has 8,046 words. This is above the recommended would count range of 500 to 700. Actually, the expected 500, but that's okay because it depends based on your websites to websites. Might be other website says like 800 to 900, and then email address you mentioned, phone number, accomplishment, and rest of things it is given. So here, what are the hard skills you mentioned? API, EDA, NLP, and there's a Java. All these things we mentioned here, guys, and then others. So, guys, are you? It's also created this graph of the hard skill. So, are you able to see the detailed visualizations report of this as well? So, guys, are you understand such an amazing score? You no need to pay here because you know your score. That's enough. For me, how I think, I don't mind if they pay for 300, 200 rupees for my career. I will pay, man. One chicken biryani, we spend 500, 600 bucks. For a life, we can't pay 200, 300. And still, people are saying, give me the free versions, free versions. Okay, you can go for free versions, no problem. In everyone has free versions, paid versions. Software also free version, paid versions. But free versions you cannot deploy. Understand, team? Let's say phone pay, GPay, we have a apps or not, banking apps. These banking apps, if they use free softwares, do you think we are safe? Not at all. Lot of hacks happen, guys. Lot of hacks happened here. So, guys, I hope you can try this. So that's why into if it's possible only for reference. Okay, so I'll give many references. I'll give multiple resume, Shiva. I'll post all those things in the Google Classroom. See how we think, how a fresher thinks. Fresher has young blood, young mind. They won't listen. They always listen. Okay, if anything wrong, this is what happened. But rather than you calm down and think, man, why you not get call? What's have you researched? Just sit down and research, change the profile, read the JD, apply that, change, modify your resume. If you not get call, let me tell you, if you not get interview call, please change the resume after 3 months. Team, understand? Keep change 3 months, guys. Also, recruiters get bored by see your profile, see your name. Understand him? So this is all things we have. Exactly. So the next thing, what I try to say, so if you see this, slides, in the slides, just go here and from current slides. So address career gap we covered, ATS friendly resume, and what are the things we required. Whatever resume, today you go home and compare, upload all the profile, and you check and you get a score. If your score is below 30%, maybe you have to develop things or not. I will share this profile, guys. No need, I'll share this PPT to you. So jetty.com yesterday, this is pay for to score comparison, maybe okay. Definitely if your resume is not good, they will give you 30% score. The resume minimum percentages is 80%, guys. Minimum percentage is 80% required to check ATS score, user friendly profile. Okay, team. So this is what things we have. Next one, last part, session 7, resume content creations using GPT. Whenever we GPT, it's very powerful bot machines for LLM models, isn't it? So many, see, using GPT, more work has completed in few seconds. PhD people, when they create a thesis, they spend multiple hours to get a thesis. But now they don't need to spend much time to work on the thesis, guys. So they use GPT and they get multiple contents. And sometimes the thesis is wrong and right. But still, at least they can generate or not. If you want to prepare a dish, you don't know how to prepare a veg dish. You go to the GPT and ask, it will give an ingredient with all the items and you can prepare it, isn't it? So chat GPT is using chat GPT, anyone create a technical content can highly effective for generating resume, project documentations, blog post, explanations of complex coding concept. By using GPT, anyone can create accurate, relevant, and clear, strong technical resume, guys, using help of GPT. So many people are using GPT for other thing, but not use GPT for content creations and resume prep, guys. So I would highly recommend you to go for it. So define your topic clearly, request structured content, ask for code explanations, detailed explanations of complex code, request project documentations. Do you know every organization works in project, isn't it? Because every client gives a project. And once you complete the projects, the client will pay us. So to the projects need documentation so that when you quit the job, other people will come back. And if you need to extensions of the projects, the guy was not there. You need a documentations or not? Come on, if you have career gap, if you have created the documentations, it would be happy and easy for you to do this in organizations, guys. And request updates on latest technology. If I give you old vehicle, will you drive? If I give you Bajaj Chetak, will you drive? No. Why? Because it's old. So still people are think about only old. They don't want to upskill. Do you know in the world the hardest topic is study. Studying is the hardest topic. Everything is easy. Now I'll give one of the project idea. So how a project has make such a nice documentations. I give some of the content. I'll show you. One moment. And just go back to Naresh IT and just workshop, I think workshop, and then resume workshop. Okay, second day, we are second day. Okay, I want to simple as I'm a data scientist. So I create a simple project called diabetic predictions use case. I'm not explaining code here. Before you do any project, what is the first step required? First, initial planning. Let's assume we'll construct a house. Planning required or not? We'll build a project. Planning required or not? Planning, research. What is research? Somebody already done. You will do research. Re means again. That's called research. You not create Einstein. You not create some new things over here, guys. So initial planning of the projects, whatever you mentions in your resume. Second, design and development phase of ML projects. Designing phase and development phase. Third, user interface, user experience, and interface design. So how many phases we have, guys? To the very good projects, I'll mention few of the pointers. I hope it would be helpful for you. And just go here. The first one, I just let it go here. And the first point is initial planning, initial planning and research. Second one, designing phase. And third one we have as, okay, development phase. Developer, okay, developer, that's called development phase. And then the fourth one we have is user experience and interface design, guys. How to create interface? Do you see Amazon.com front end is different or not? Flipkart.com front end is different or not? Every website front end is different, and all those things. All right, yes, Alex. So the next one, final testing, we have final testing, okay, and then quality assurance. Your machine learning models, every models has to be tested, guys. Quality assurance as well. Can you tell me in the world any product implement in the market without test? Even though drinking water has to be tested, it has to be certified. So when we deploy any projects and give it to the client, it has to be tested first in application server, then we dump into production server. Every website's connections to the production server team. If production server slows, your web app is not works. So final test and then review. And if you have any final adjustment you need to do, and this is what complete step. So what here, this is these many phases we have, guys. So I'll try to create some of the documents for you. Initial planning. What is initial planning required? I'll also mention a detailed guidelines. So I'll share this document folder to you in future. Whenever you do any projects, just listen this recording and open these documentations and think and talk to yourself, talk to your brain, work a fantastic profile and do this. See, five fingers are not same, guys. Five introverts are not same. Five HR is not same. It's not that whatever I'm speaking you liked it. Some of them liked me, some of them not liked me, guys. But does not mean that what I've experienced genuine. I'll speak so louder. Guys, are you getting my point? Out of the five brain, one brain will like it, four brains will not like. Doesn't worry about it. You do your duties. So what I'm trying to say here, understand the problem, objective clarifications, define the primary goal, and then define scope, data collections. How do you collect the data? How to check data quality? What technology is required to build? This is called capacity planning. In technically, we work in the organizations, guys. Before a project comes, we'll set up a budget. This budget cost is maybe 20 lakhs. So out of the 20 lakhs, how many tools we required to complete the projects in 15 lakhs? So 5 lakhs is a profit. Everywhere is that. The fact is this. But technically, nobody can say it. But guys, are you getting my point? So here, technology, what programming language required, what library required, what software required, what EDA part required, how to data cleaning, what is descriptive statistics, what visualizations. This is the code development now. So guys, this summary, initial planning and research for your project focused on this Python code offers starting point to data load, clean and EDA part. This is the first phase. Now design and development phase. Once you go back to the design and development, project architecture. Architecture is very important. Every project has a architecture. When I construct house, first I go to the architecture and he gave idea or not. When you have project, every project has what is meant by architecture? Architecture means data pipeline, feature engineering, model training, evaluation strategy, and all those things comes under data ingestion, data pre-processing, and then components, data storage, where to store the data, what is data process. We have a lot of things over here. So this is comes under design and development phase. And the next one, user experience, interface design. The user, whoever use the app, it should be very simple. No need to be complex. Am I correct or not? So any app, Amazon, it's very simple app or not? But see, simplicity, consistency, accessibility, user fast. When you click the button result has to be pushed out so fastly. And then visual design, we have using HTML page, Flask, and we have all those things. This is all those things comes up here. And then documentations, once you complete the projects, the documentations is required. So I'm sharing these documents to for a references so that you can bring up any projects. So if I take a hours, I can reference that I took 52 hours in career gap. You can say for 52 hours, I take a designing and planning for my projects, guys. So online team, are you left or you guys there? So understand team, what I'm speaking here? So everything is proper. Initial planning, design phase, development phase, user experience, documentations, final testing, review, and adjustment. Can I share these documents for your reference? You want me to save it here? You want me to post it here so that it would be helpful for you in future? Okay, team. Mukund, are you able to understand, buddy, or still you want Naukri? See, I will explain Naukri and you can upload the documents, but if you don't have right thing, what you apply, man? I'll explain Naukri. If you have one page word, there is no content, there is no information, you apply. Do you expect a call from them? Am I correct or not, team? No problem. So this is these things was really helpful, and I don't think so that so also okay. So understand these all things you can get it from our GPT team. If you've done any projects, just get help. Now the next one is job websites for remote opportunities. This is one beautiful sessions. I just want to explain this. Many people don't know that how much job opportunities you can do remote. What is meant by remote? You can work in home, which is village, still you can job it. Work from home. It's called remote, isn't it? Now, there are multiple stack and then jobs press, remotive, angel, flex jobs, we work remotely. Let's click this website. I just clicked it. When you clicked it, we work remotely, post a job. Do you see how many jobs we have? This jobs has featured 1 hour back. They updated new. And 9 day, this senior PHP developer, backend Python engineer, Superbase experience, 14 days, it's already done. And USA only, the full time USA only. You see Python jobs or not? Staff data scientist, open it, click this. And now what you will do, time zone, this is time zone. Have you ever explored these websites, team? I'm asking to you. The guys who attend today's sessions, have you explored this? Don't say no one told me, so we didn't done that. Many people are hate to listen the classes. Understand, team? Nowadays, people are follow or the YouTube, which is for 2 seconds video, 3 seconds video, 10 minutes video. As my sessions are more than 1.5 hours, people will skip. So guys, look at this remote staff, data scientist infrastructures, time zone. What you need to do, 8+ postgraduate academic. Okay. It's not saying experience, postgraduate. And here, strong proficiency in SQL and Hive, good at Python, excellent comm skill. Definitely, when you work with communications, when they say hi, if you listen by, that's it. So communication should be listening and speaking, both required. You get good jobs by good comm skill, guys. This is a fact, whether you liked it or not liked it. So you need to improve it. How do you improve it? Use download some of AI tools. They create a images. They will speak with multiple actions. Now in the world, if you have Google and AI tools, you will be win the world. But how to get it? That comes on research. So relocations, and we have, you want to work in remote, look at this data engineer in Meta, okay, and data engineer analytics in Meta. Meta also provide work from home. See, if a company give you a job, they need Aadhaar card, PAN card, sign a bond, all this chicks is there or not? If you're freelancing, very good. You complete this work in 10 days, you get pay and go. And this one you can refer in your profile, guys. So this is what is the job of websites. So this, just go back, and there's a multiple opportunities you have. And not 1 year back, this website created only 6 months to 1 year back, guys. We haven't heard about these websites. Now have a look at this: backend engineer, software engineer, principal system engineer, developer. You guys understand these websites? Next, go to remoteok.io. You can see that now. Poster, if you have a job, you can post. You look for a job, you can apply this. Number one remote job board. You see the senior full stack engineer. And then we have like senior finance, iOS engineer, software engineer, intern, Khan Academy. Popular, guys. Isn't it? Khan Academy is popular, and they look for software, React, GraphSQL, guys. And do you see these opportunities as hands-on, but still people are saying, I'm not getting call. Now you have enough time to learn any topic and apply. Bloomrich, software engineer, senior full stack engineer. You can sort by, I think you have an options called Python, okay, developer, or maybe LLM developer, large language model, large, or maybe I can say generative AI. Okay, you can try this. You can try to multiple way as well, guys, and type. You can get this now. So another one, flex jobs. So do you see? Find your next remote jobs here. These awesome companies are hiring for remote jobs. Now companies are reaching out to you, man. In US, 99% jobs are contract. Anyone from US here? 99% jobs are contract. In India also we have two jobs, contract jobs and permanent jobs, isn't it? Yes or no, team? So contract jobs means now people are come back to reduce as a freelancing. In, do you know, in organization, some BTech students, they done such a good work. They earn a lot of money by doing it. So can I share these websites to you, team? Okay. So I hope understand. So now, so the first thing is, this is what today's sessions I will be end here. I hope it will be good, guys. I understand a lot of things today. So today, what are the main, sir, I have, we'll talk experience in logistics sales. Now I'm learning data science, looking forward. So answer to your questions, your name, Pranay, 8 year experience you logistic, but in logistic also you build your forecasting, and also you can build your connect logistic learning to the, you know, the learning, swing it and apply jobs, guys. Logistic is a very good, you have a good exposure. Your package is very excellent in future. So the students are unable to connect to the, you know, the job. That's the problem happen. You see, you can apply for as remotehub.com. If you click this, these job websites, you have excellent profile where you can apply for jobs, guys. I want everyone to explore these websites and get into more, you know, the remote jobs. So these are the websites where you can apply developer. Okay, so I'm sharing. Yes, you can. Internship is not experience, guys. Please try to understand. Internship is also type of experience, but you can say, you can mention professional development. You can mention I'm working as a 2 years as unpaid internship. Okay. And you mentions with the company name. So these are the job websites where you can apply a work from home remote jobs and consider them as second income as well. Consider them as second income as well. So these are the list of the job websites. I will post them now. Control S and just minimize. And in today, day two boot camp, the more key takeaway is just go here and then slideshow from current slide. Day two recap. What is the first thing we learned today? The first one is how to handle career gaps and use the strongest point which I mentioned. Second step, how to use a technical skill set ATS track, how we check the ATS score comparison, how the resumes are made with the ATS score. So you, whatever resume you prepared in the day one boot camp, in the day two boot camp, you can apply the ATS score checker so that you get to know your percentages. And this is things we done. Also, job websites for remote opportunities. What are the job websites we have to apply jobs in remote? And then we understand resume content, how to leverage of GPT to build your strongest resume. So this 4 points we covered today. In the day one boot camp, we covered introductions to resume. And then, so in the day one, we covered introductions to building, understand AI tools to create resume. We build it and we check the authenticity, what technical skills. In today, how to address career gaps, ATS friendly resume. I want everyone, whoever check your ATS resumes yesterday, please compare resume content and job websites for remote opportunities. This is the topic we covered. In tomorrow, day three, in day three, I have day three agenda freelancing platforms, building an interactive LinkedIn profile, job search safety tips, and then question and answers. And that's what we stop this bootcamp, guys. Thanks for your clarity explanations. Very good, Sheikh. And now I will post all these things to you in this is day two. Tomorrow also I will share some of the resume sample to refer. But as I said, resume cannot be copy and pasted. And in today, individual projects, I post every projects to you for references, guys. Okay. And then I will share this documents as well. So what I want to do, just go to one moment. Okay. So classwork and create material and second day resume building bootcamp and just go to drive and upload, browse, open. I am, because we're in the Microsoft Word preview. Okay, one moment. It's open. Okay, so really learn, great sharing. I compared the slides that's present now contains, but only 32 slides in the classroom. Hope I will update all those things now. I'll update all those things. See, very few of them understand what exactly the slides meaning is all about. So if you read them all, things would be better. Just open it. I'm sharing all these documentations here for you team. And also I will share the slides, updated slides. You can refer from here. Just go back and, okay, so this is What is the PPT? One moment, workshop, and just go here. Resume building bootcamp slide. Okay. So just refer it. So team, download the attached file. Thanks. Just go here, post. Okay, so this is second day resume bootcamp materials, and this is first day one resume bootcamp material. So I just go to the stream one, all the documents, classroom link. Okay, I will post it again. Let's copy and I'll share this classroom link to you. So just go here and everyone, can you please click this link and do a plus button over there? And once you plus button, it asks for class code. Just copy it and you paste it, guys. So, okay. So we conducting these sessions very freely. Actually, post YouTube link for today. Okay. So Pratish, I will post the 2 days recording link. You can refer to that. And if you really liked it, I appreciate your like, share, and comments, guys, because that's it. We has to be grow as a business as well. Please try to understand. So I just one moment, I'll share the 2 days uh, workshop live videos. I'm going to share it now, and don't forget to comment so that tomorrow everyone join. We can complete this, guys. Okay. And this is day one and day two. I'll post in the chat window. Post. Pratish, I posted. Thank you, guys, and see you tomorrow. And thanks for your time. Okay, we'll speak tomorrow, na everyone. Tomorrow we have a more discussion session. Okay. Whoever questions like Jayant. Too strong DS. Yes. Jayant will speak tomorrow. Rakesh, sync class not found showing. Very simple. Once you click this link, the link which I posted, you can find out somewhere, you can find, go to home and plus and apply the class code. You will get it. All right. Pavani, try this. So I have 2 and 8 year experience Oracle. Very good. And now I have around 1.5 year gaps. Now you can say that Gyan, because when you have Oracle certified, you're testing, and you can mention that you upskilling yourself into Gen AI and to integrate my Oracle learning skills into AI API integrations. And you can speak out those things would be definitely work out. All right. And if you've done some internships, please mention those things as well, and it will be work out. See, if we need to have little patience to understand things. All right. So see you tomorrow and same time and final day of boot camp. Thank you and have a great day and good night, team. So talk to you tomorrow and connect me on LinkedIn as well. For any further questions, we can have more discussions. Thanks, team. Very informative sessions. LinkedIn ID I already shared yesterday. Okay, so just go here and you can reach out to me using this link. Thank you and have a wonderful day. Good day and good night, team. Bye. Let me stop. Thanks. Okay, don't forget to comments. All right. Yep. Thanks. Bye.